Here it is, issue 11 of Read Only Magazine, the 11th issue. We've been putting this out since 2021 thanks to the generous support of all the members at oneradclub.com. It's a Patreon that supports my artwork, podcasts, and this project, Read Only Magazine. I wanted to show everybody what they can expect if you're a Patreon member or if you pre-ordered a copy. You'll get this magnet right here featuring Luigi from the Sonic the Hedgehog series. If you didn't pre-order it or you're not a Patreon member, you might get this extra little gimmick here. If not, you could expect some other random surprise. It might be a sticker like that, or it could be something else, another type of magnet or another type of sticker from the past. You'll also notice we have a postcard here for the Long Island Retro Gaming Expo, the premier retro gaming expo for the Northeast, easily something that you want to plan to attend. If you can, go to liretro.com. Great panels, fantastic vendors, so much to do. The free play section is amazing. Long Island Retro Gaming Expo this year. Be there August 8th through the 10th. I'll be there showcasing Read Only Magazine as well as a new t-shirt for One Rad Tee. So let's open this up and take a look at what's inside. And there you go. There's some art contributed by John Sullivan. You check him out on Instagram. He gave a lot of artwork, contributed a lot of artwork to this issue. We'll see it throughout the book. This is a great back cover reminding everybody, please be our friend and join us on these different social media outlets. So all the magazines ship with this poly sleeve that's reusable. It's reclosable, I should say, so you can just seal that back up, just so you can keep your magazine in good condition. All right, and so we'll flip it back over, open her up, and there we go. There's the magnet. As we discussed, there's Luigi from Sonic the Hedgehog, and a reminder that you should check out the Long Island Retro Gaming Expo this August. Okay, the cover is done by myself. I've been experimenting with a sort of like half clay, half digital type of hybrid medium thing. I don't know how to describe it. I was very influenced by the Rankin Bass animations when I was a kid, so this harkens back to that. I also saw a lot of people online starting to use 3D modeling software to mimic that look. I don't know how to do that, but I do know how to play with some Dollar Tree knockoff Play-Doh. And so this and the next cover are in that medium. This one is featuring the boy and his blob, best of friends, because this is issue number 11 and the theme is friends. Every issue of Read Only Magazine since issue 2 has a one-word theme that prompts our contributors to come up with something, whether that be a feature, a personal narrative, a comic, that revolve around video games and that one-word theme, and this theme again is friend. Sticking with the friend theme, our editor Celeste Roberts, who has greatly elevated this book, came up with this idea of having baby pictures of us like we're going to be friends, and I think I misunderstood her and thought she wanted some sort of yearbook thing, again, to promote that friend idea. So yeah, that's what we did here. We have some class photos of different ages together in one class, the class of issue 11, and the typography and the color choices were based off my own yearbooks that I had from middle school and high school, and I actually scanned in some messages from friends or doodles from friends from my actual yearbooks to really sell the yearbook thing. We start off with an article by Peter Graphic. It's called A Cut Above, and he talks about snipper clips, cut it out together. It's a nice nostalgic trip about couch play or couch co-op play and how it can bring people together, build friendships. Then after that we have How My Friends and I Saved the World as Ninja Androids from our editor Celeste Roberts, and artwork by John Sullivan. And this is a nice piece that's about the play that was influenced by 90s anime and video games. Might resonate with a lot of readers, you know, when you would pretend to be a character from a video game. This actually discusses how it helped Celeste start getting creative in a writing capacity with creating her own fan fiction about her friends and it being inspired by, again, 90s anime and video game characters. Next up, we have Double Dragons, the Heart of the Yakuza series. This is a new contributor, James Bojaku. I'm sorry if I mispronounced the last name. He explores how the Yakuza series, running from 2005 to present day, blend noir, loneliness, and friendship, and how those two contrasting ideas play off each other. So, I also handled all the layouts for the book, additional artwork and graphics and things, placing the text and images. Look, this is like the third staple in every issue of Read Only Magazine. The only contributor who's never missed an issue, Morgan Richard, with a comic. And there's always a Morgan Richard comic inside Read Only Magazine. It's a tradition I hope continues well into the future of the book. Next, we have some familiar faces from a very popular franchise. This probably would be the fourth staple of Read Only Magazine. I think almost every issue of Read Only Magazine has at least one feature about The Legend of Zelda. In Nikobun's article, It Seems I Came to Leave, he reflects on Zelda's recurring companion characters, magical friends, who stick around for a little bit during a quest and then ultimately end up leaving the player. I've laid it out so some of those characters that are discussed can be featured. After that, I went to, speaking of the Long Island Retro Gaming Expo, I went to the Long Island Tabletop Expo, which is put on by the same crew, and they did a wonderful job with that as well. It's for your tabletop RPGs, your card games, your board games. Another great show to attend if you're into that type of gaming. I was inspired by a lot of the indie creators there who were putting out their own independent RPGs, and some of them were very simple. Some of them were even put out via zine. So I made this single sheet RPG adventure where you try to befriend some forgotten video game characters, and these portraits were all drawn by Sam Newkirch, friend of the podcast, friend of the magazine. You can follow Sam and see what he's doing at fluffychicken.zone. And this was designed to be photocopied and shared. That's why it's all black and white. Next up is an article by me about Pac and Pal, and it explores Pac-Man's first and forgotten friend, Miru, and we have more John Sullivan artwork there. Another familiar franchise from a new contributor, Blair Bishop. Bishop's article is a deep personal journey about loneliness and their relationship with Sonic the Hedgehog. Their friendship with Sonic the Hedgehog, and how sometimes video games can be the companion you need for a little while. After that, we have an interview with Utes from Geography of Robots, conducted by Celeste Roberts. Utes goes on to describe how friendship and creativity come together in his award-winning game, Narco. And again, the layout is inspired by the aesthetic of the game. This was illustrated by Jess Jacoby, and I used this image and images, screenshots from the game to dictate how I did the layout for this interview. Next up is a game I'm very familiar with, Earthbound, and Mother 3. I played that as well. It's an article, a creative piece by Jordi Gaspard, taking the role or the perspective of Pokey, aka Porky Minch, from the Earthbound series. And then we have a reminder for our open call for contributors for our upcoming issue, and it's a sneak preview of the cover for that issue, Read Only Magazine, issue number 12, Foe. We finish with On Being Reckless with Hearts in Kingdom Hearts by Kirby Kruger. Kirby jumps into Kingdom Hearts 2 without playing the first game and ends up with a broken heart. This great personal piece that I really enjoyed laying out, and I think it closes the book well. I experimented a lot this issue with doing layouts that played with the spine, this division in the book. And when I read Kirby's piece about Broken Heart, obviously I thought of the heart being broken in two, and used this seam to be a division between characters in the Kingdom Hearts game. So you see that on both sides here. You see there's a clear division between the two characters all the way down to these famous ones, Daffy Duck and Dippy Dog. So there you have it. There's Read Only Magazine, issue number 11, Friend. If you haven't done so already, make sure you go and check out readonlymagazine.com. Pick yourself up a copy before it's too late. We have a little over a dozen left after Patreon members and pre-orders.